Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Okay, it has been an entire week and I have not picked up my camera. I feel so at loss. All my videos I had this past week were recorded on the weekend, and then I had some from the week before, so I didn't even have to do any. So I was kind of like every day I'm thinking, I should do a video, and then I did, and then now it's just been busy towards the end of the week. I was gone all day yesterday, and then today is Saturday, and I was like, I need to get a video together for you guys to watch. And so last week I know we had issues with our Wi-Fi, and I like to do a video every Monday through Friday, so you get something, and I had to miss one day because the Wi-Fi did not work and it was so slow. It took like days to upload. So just gotta do what you gotta do. Adapt and overcome. That's the key, right? So today is Saturday. I was gone yesterday all day with a friend, and so I came home, and kids were well taken care of. My daughter watched them for me, and so the house was cleaning up, but you just feel like been gone the whole day, so you feel like you gotta like catch up or do something. I don't know, it's just been one of those. And I slept in. I was so tired, and so I slept in, or I didn't sleep. I woke up early, like my normal time at 5:30, but I laid in bed and watched some YouTube videos, and then I went back to sleep, and I didn't actually get out of bed until about 9 o'clock, 9:30, and then I sat out on the chair here and responded to comments for my husband, my date day. Thank you so much for all your wonderful comments. And so I did that, and I'm like, okay, now, and then I had a couple texts come through, some friends that needed some things, and so I'm like, you know what, okay. I was trying to think, what am I gonna do today? And I had in my mind what I thought I wanted to do today, and then I realized that, you know what, I have to have changed plans and do what I can do for everybody else, that if I'm able to. And so I was thinking, sometimes we think that we have our days all planned out and we just have to, you know, get through that, or life is not gonna be good. But then I had to realize, you know what, if someone needs something, then you need to stop what you're doing and help that person. And I thought a lot about our we have a curriculum they use at school for the kids, and or at church for the kids, and we were learning about Nehemiah, and Nehemiah was building his wall, and he was getting it done, you know, had to get it finished so he could protect his city. But then he looked over and saw someone in need, and he had to stop. He didn't say, oh, someone else has to take care of that, oh, that's somebody else's job to do that. He had seen that situation, he saw that situation, and inside of him he knew that he had to do something about it. So he stopped what he was doing, took care of the matter, and then went back to work. And so I thought about that a lot. It's like, you know, people are so much more important than the things that we think need to be done. If you see somebody in need, or you see somebody that needs something done, take care of it. Don't always assume that someone else is going to do that. So that's how my day is going to go today. So I thought about it, and I thought, okay, what are we going to get accomplished today? And I was just tired. I was very, very tired, and just needing a good, restful time this morning. I sat on my chair over here, and I went through my comments. I think there was like 100 and something, and I went through and I responded to everybody. Had my couple cups of coffee. I got my Maverick coffee out. So good. I had my viewer sent it to me, and then I just used up the one package, and I thought, oh, I'll just go back to the Folgers. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so different tasting. So I got up my new one. So this is the breakfast blend, and it was so good. Such good quality coffee is way better than just the cheapy version. Cheapy version's fine, you can get used to it, but having something special was really good. So I had that this morning, and then I just was thinking about it. I'm like, okay, I should start doing dishes and get that done. And so that is what I did now. There wasn't a whole lot. Let me turn my music down in case you can hear it, because I know that'll give me copyright strike and all that good stuff. So I got dishes done. I just threw, there was half the dishwasher was full, so I put the rest in there, and then I did, I washed up the rest, and I thought about what is it I can do today, because we're gonna have some people over today, because my husband is going, and my son, they are, they do their sign business, but they can work on cars like so good. Like, they are skilled at, if we didn't have a sign shop, we would have an auto body shop. And so they are, they actually have a car in the garage right now of a friend that needs an engine redone, and so they're working on getting that done. And then there was Lauren's boyfriend, my second daughter's boyfriend, Matthew. He needs something on his car, I think a starter put it, and so he is going to come over today, and they're going to work on that as well. And so this is going to be a busy car day today. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to have people here, so I need to think of some kind of food I can make that, and then sorry, let me finish my sentence. Make a food that can be like a pot of food that when they're hungry, they can just come in and eat, and then just go back out and do their work, where it's not like formal sit down. And so I know Lauren is gone and Jaden are gone. They are house sitting at a friend's house who was out of town. And so they said, well, we'll come back too. So I thought, and I might have a friend come over too with kids. And so I thought, you know what, I gotta think of food, because that's the first thing, because people need to eat. If you don't prepare, you're not gonna have anything. Then you're gonna be tempted to buy something. So I thought I would do a big pot of potato stew, because it's cold. I think it's sunny and beautiful out, but it's only like 35 degrees or something. It's chilly. I'm looking at my phone now. It is now 39 degrees, so it's cold. And so I'm gonna make a big pot of potato soup, and I thought I would do wraps, like just with lunch meat and cheese and tortillas, and just roll them up and have that simple for lunch. And then I've got a bunch of apples, so I thought I'd make a big pan of apple crisp for dessert for dinner. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for dinner. I didn't even think about that until I started recording. I'm gonna look at my list here. I don't even know what I'll have for dinner. I'm not sure what we'll do for dinner. Maybe I don't know. I'll figure that out and show you the video what we're gonna do for dinner, and then I'll do the apple crisp for dessert. So I'm gonna sit here and chop up a bunch of potatoes for my soup, and then I'm going to get my wraps made, and then I just did dishes, and I gotta go through the rest of the house and kind of clean up, and that won't take that long enough because it's not that messy. So we're gonna go along. You can watch how I do this. Okay, so we got our soup made and finished. You can hear my dog bark outside because we're leaf blowing. She doesn't like that. So I got the potato soup done. So that's here, that's finished. I have done the recipe before in here, so I'm not gonna show you. It's just, I had milk to it, and then we had milk to it, and then we add potato flakes to it and sour cream. So that's done. I was just thinking, what can I do for dinner that's gonna feed a whole lot of people? So I was like looking through, and I'm like, I could have made a whole new dish, but I'm like, gather up your fragments. What do you have? I had spaghetti sauce in there still, and some spaghetti. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I just add more to it, make a bigger pot of meatballs and spaghetti, because my husband likes that. They're gonna be working outside in the cold today, and to come in and have a good meal, they would like that. So even though spaghetti is not my favorite dish, I'm like, I think we're gonna do that. So I put some meatballs in the oven here, so they are cooking. Let me just see that up there. I'm getting those brown, and then I just added more sauce. I had about half a pan of spaghetti sauce, so I just put another container of tomato paste in there, a can of diced tomatoes, some more spices. I'm gonna let that cook. I'm boiling my Norwex cloth in the back because I just used it. Got all bread rolls for dinner, and then this is some spaghetti. I'm gonna add more to it. And then what I'm gonna do right now, because I thought they like spaghetti, but we just like, I don't love spaghetti, not everybody does. So I'm gonna make, I've been seeing that people are making these. We had on our plan this month for food, what are they called? Pot stickers, and we really like pot stickers, but I don't like the process of making them and folding them in and, you know, pinching the sides together and then frying them. It's just like so much work, but I'm like, okay, we love them, let's do them. But I thought, and then I saw someone did like these egg roll bowls, and I'm like, genius, why did I not even think of that before? Because we like it, but just don't make them the other way. So instead of, we bought wonton wraps, which is the same thing pretty much as egg rolls. So what I'm gonna do is, I bought some and my daughter bought some, so I said, you guys can make pot stickers, I'll do the egg roll bowls. So what I did is I put in my pressure cooker, I had a container of sausage. It's already cooked, so I just put in there with some onion chopped up and garlic. I had sesame oil, soy sauce, and ginger, and I'm just kind of letting that heat up in the Instapot, or not Instapot, the pressure cooker, my Kasori one. And I'm gonna let that heat so it can kind of cook and saute it and all that good stuff, and then I'm gonna add more stuff to it. So while that is going, I'm gonna show you what I did here. While that's going, then I'm gonna start cutting up apples. Gonna make a big pan of apple crisp for dessert tonight because I have a lot of apples that need to be chopped up. So I'm gonna do that while that's going. So I'll show you the video first of the food and then the apples. So the stuff in the meat mixture is done. So what I did is I stirred it up, and then I tasted it, and so I added a little bit more sesame seed oil, soy sauce, ginger, because I like it real flavorful, and then I added a little bit of chicken bouillon. So the recipes say for like a cup of broth is what I've seen, but I just added a little bit more of the chicken bouillon, and I stirred it and I tasted it. As long as it's all very flavorful, then you're good. So my food processor over here, I just pureed or sliced up cabbage and carrots. So I got this here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pour, let's see. I'm just gonna pour mine, it's in here, so it's nice and flavorful. It tastes really good, and then I'm gonna pour this right on top. So it's nice and warm. Now I'm gonna stir it so all the stuff is on top. And then I'm gonna add 1 cup of water, put the lid on, and go from there. Okay, I'm doing really good. I just made the egg rolls. What I did is I put them on, the people that I saw on there, they said they put it on their manual setting and just did it for 0 minutes. What I did, mine didn't do 0, and so I just put it on, I pushed the steamed vegetable, and then I adjusted the pressure to high, and then adjusted the minutes all the way down to 1 minute, and I did it. It's awesome, it looks so good, look at this. Right in here, it's so delicious. It tastes really flavorful. So I'm glad I added the extra. So when you mix it up before you do the steaming, do it, taste it, and go, okay, is this really like a little bit more like, ooh, that's real strong. That's what you want. So now that's done, I started making some of those. Then the wonton wrappers, all I did was spray my cookie sheet with my cooking spray, laid them out, sprayed again. You know, I don't like doing tiny little things like that. Yes, there's people out there like to cut it nice in strips. Not me. Never have a big scooper for the egg roll stuff, so much easier. So I got those, I put those on cookie sheet, baked them in the oven along with the spaghetti and meatballs is in there, and the apple crisp, and on the bottom rack is where I'm doing the wontons. I just leave them in for maybe like 10 minutes, and they're brown and crispy. They look like this. Let me zoom me down. They look like this. So And so that's what I'm doing. So now it's done. It's like our food is coming to an end. I'm just boiling some water for the spaghetti, and then I'll be finished with all of our food for the day. And so now we can have potato soup and wraps for lunch. For dinner, they can have spaghetti and meatballs, or they can have these egg roll bowls. And I really like the egg roll bowls. I like this, and I'll scoop it up and eat it. And then I also like the sweet chili sauce. This is my only favorite one I like, is this brand. Whatever this one is the only one I like. This is so good. So I will use that for the topping. It's gonna be a delicious dinner. So I'll show you some when we prepare and put it all together, but that is where I'm at. Okay, the epicris coming out of the oven, look at that. It's so delicious. Nice and crispy. So that's good. So dinner is done. Here's the spaghetti and meatballs, the spaghetti. There's the stuff for the egg roll in a bowl, and there's that. We're gonna have that tonight. And here was some leftover soup that we kind of ate up for lunch. So all my food is done. So now I'm gonna go work a little bit on my laptop, get some work done, get some videos ready for next week, and we are gonna go enjoy our day, run to the park, get some exercise, and go visit some friends. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys again tomorrow. Okay, bye.